I do think like loyalty and trustworthiness will still play a role here. So like maybe you're not a video entertainment value, but if you've been following someone who's reviewing stuff or just doing ranking lists and you've used those lists before to like your benefit, like then you would probably stick with that than asking ChatGPT things in that sector. But how many sectors are there? How many, like if you maybe trust somebody for TV recommendations, when you're looking for a recipe, you might be like, oh, I don't really care so much. I'm going to let this do a recipe instead.
It definitely becomes the secondary, which is like most people, most of the time will just ask the chatbot the question. And then secondary is some people will go, oh, let me dig through the links because there's a guy I like who I think made a list that I trust. Yeah. Trustworthiness also comes down to the biggest AI question, in my opinion, which is these chatbots don't know if what they're saying is a true statement or not.
Yeah, it's just reference.
It's referencing, it's compiling sentences or paragraphs based on what it's read, but it doesn't know if what it pulled from or what it's saying is real or not.
Yeah.
Again, fairly inconsequential when it's give me a banana bread recipe.
Right.
Maybe even not that inconsequential if you just go, show me the top 10 TVs, right? It'll pull from a bunch and it'll just say, here's the top 10 TVs. Maybe it's missing one of the better TVs. Oh, okay. Well, you'll probably still get a decent one. But, there's no, I put this in the Waveform Slack. Sometimes it'll just lie. So one of the funny things is in a literal Google, like, copy promoting, so Bard is like the newest version of what they're doing, powered by Lambda, which is like this, conversation chat on top of search, same idea. And it's like somebody asked, what are some new discoveries from the James Webb Space Telescope? And Google's answer is it spotted a number of galaxies, it did a couple of these things, it sees deep into the universe. And the last bullet point is JWST took the very first pictures of a planet outside of our own solar system. No, it didn't. It just didn't. That's just not true. Yeah. But it probably pulled that combination of words from something and decided to spit that out.
Yeah.
So I guess you were kind of cringing at the banana bread recipe. It's some people.
Well, you were saying it's not consequential, but like, come on, man, that's a lot of time. Or like, what if you're allergic to something?
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say. So you go, give me a recipe for this thing. By the way, I'm allergic to this and I'm vegetarian. And it gives you a recipe and you make it and somehow you don't realize that you put in the thing that you're allergic to. Like it could mess.
That sounds crazy, but it might be like a seasoning or something that like does have tree nuts in it or whatever, and it doesn't notice that. And now, I mean, you should do